Okay. 6 most disturbing forest encounters caught on camera.
In April of 2020, a kid named Noah decided to go truck camping in the forests of Sun River, Oregon. He was driving down the road when he thought he found a good spot and drove deep into the forest with his truck. His first night there, he was woken up to sounds outside. As he continued listening, he realized they were footprints, and from the pattern assumed it was a person. He grabbed his nearby GoPro and started filming.
I'm currently sleeping in the back of my truck right now. I don't even know what time it is. And there's someone walking around my truck right now. If you can hear that, it's pretty loud. He's been walking around for like 20 minutes already. I don't really know what to do. I'm a little freaked out right now. And it's like pitch black outside. And like, this doesn't make any sense because I parked somewhere where you can see no one was on that road.
Hmm.
Which, he's touching my truck. How am I supposed to get? He's literally knocking. He's literally knocking on my truck. The canopy, the back door's locked right there. I'm scared of forever. I don't think he knows that there's anyone in here. I'm so scared right now. He's literally peeking through the door right now.
Whoever was out there knocks on the truck and tries the door handles, all while Noah sits inside, forced to just listen to it happen. Fortunately, he had his doors locked, so no one could get inside.
That's crazy.
After multiple minutes, footsteps are finally heard leaving. When it got light outside, Noah drove back to the road and back home. Later that morning, he found handprints all over his truck, specifically on his back window from someone trying to see inside, and a lot on his door handles from someone trying to get inside.
Handprints there, a lot of scratches, stuff like that. Dragging his finger on my side of my truck. Looks like to be trying to get inside my truck. That's really all I could tell from when he was walking around. More handprints trying to get in my truck. At least the back canopy was locked, but yeah, that was the result. So
For someone to even have been out there in the first place at that time of night is extremely odd. And it couldn't have been a police officer or anything because no one identified themselves. The person didn't even have a light, and this was in the middle of a pitch black forest. No one ever posted an update on the situation, suggesting that he never found out who was outside his truck that night.
That's crazy.
Kyle Burgess was on an early morning jog on a trail in Provo, Utah, when he thought he saw a baby bobcat on the trail up ahead of him. He immediately pulled out his phone and started recording. But it wasn't a bobcat, rather it was a baby cougar. The video then shows the mother cougar coming into view.
You! Oh. 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 No! Get the away! Get the away! Go! 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 No! No! Go away! Go away! Please go away! Oh! Holy! Nice and slow. Come on! Ah! No!
Kyle is left in a standoff with the cougar as he slowly backs away, trying to scare it off with loud noises. But the cougar continues to follow him, and at times even lunges at him. At one point, Kyle turns his head away from the animal so as not to trip as he's backing up. This prompts the cougar to try and attack, getting within only feet of him.
Go away! No! You taste, dude! Trying to attack and your eyes are looking away from you? Dude! No, go away! Go away! No! No!
Fucking throw something at it.
Yeah, get away. Face.
The encounter lasts for an entire 6 minutes. It ends when Kyle throws a large rock, scaring the animal into running away.
Should have done
Cougar
that
encounters with
a
hikers
minute
are
in.
extremely dangerous and can often result in a much worse outcome. Had Kyle tried to run or failed to look and sound intimidating, the animal's instincts to chase and commit to an attack would have kicked in. In February of 2013, a few residents of a neighborhood in northern Oregon filed reports of strange noises coming from the forest. The noises were described as what sounded like eerie laughter. It was loud and echoed throughout the nearby area. One of the residents that heard the sounds went outside to where they seemed to be coming from and started recording.
That's crazy.
Some think the noises are being made by foxes or coyotes, but others don't think so, saying coyotes, for example, have a much more canine-like shriek and aren't nearly as loud. It's still unclear what exactly was making the noise that night. Lisa is a girl who owns a YouTube channel where she documents her life living in a van. She travels across North America recording her experience as she goes. The videos almost always follow more of a vlog style, showing the different forests or places she stays at overnight, or the journeys to get there. However, in February of 2022, something different was uploaded. Lisa was sleeping in her van when she woke up to the sound of knocking right next to her ear. It was 4:30 in the morning, and someone was outside. She sat there frozen, not knowing what to do. The knock then came again, and this time she uttered out a confused hello. There was no response. It would be completely silent for the next 15 minutes. Eventually, she heard footsteps coming back, and this time grabbed her camera to record.
Somebody's back here again. I hear footprints. Hello? How can I help you? It's 4:30 in the morning. I don't feel safe. Who are you?
There was no response. She quietly got up and went to the front of her van to look outside. In the distance, there were headlights. The car backs away, and so she turns the camera to herself and begins explaining what just happened. A few minutes into this, and she hears footsteps again.
I hear footprints. Hear that? Yeah, somebody was just here again 3 times now. The third time I looked out, they were walking on foot. I seen them walking, and they hid behind the big tree there. And then they went to a car, the same car that was here earlier. That was back, and then it backed away and left again. 3 times in one night. This time,
That is crazy.
they didn't knock though. They were just walking around. I could hear them walking around the van.
When it got light outside later that morning, she got out of her van and found footprints all around it.
So I come out this morning and you can see footprints. Look at this one. This is mine. I'll show you. There's mine. See? They were actually... There's some more. Look at that. They came here, they were standing here, as you can see.
A lot of viewers believe the man was simply trying to steal valuables from the van. But why then come back 2 more times after you heard someone talking from inside? It's likely the man had worse intentions.
I have a question for you, is what I heard, and then...
This video was taken by a mountain biker in Vancouver, Canada. He had set up his phone camera to get a shot of him riding down a part of the mountain. Just as he comes down and passes the camera, he suddenly hits the brakes and starts calling out. He then comes back into frame, walking back up the mountain with his bike. As he does so, he keeps looking back behind him. Blocking his path was a bear, who was now following him.
Hey, hey!
Right.
Hey! 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 Hey!
Sniffing the phone.
The kid uses his bike to make himself look bigger. He hits it on the ground a few times, causing the bear to retreat back to the camera where it knocks it over. The bear then stands over the camera for a while longer. Finally, it retreats completely, allowing the kid to retrieve his phone and get back to safety. On September 6, 2016, a Reddit post was made linking to a video that claimed to feature a weird noise from the woods. Included was text that read, "I put the kids to bed tonight and heard this loud, really bizarre sound coming from the woods outside my house. It lasted about 15 to 20 minutes. We have a handful of neighbors nearby, but this was too loud to be coming from them. It seemed to be coming from the direction of a nearby AM radio tower. But can those towers make noises like this? I googled around but couldn't find anything similar." This is the video.
Would like to
Commenters immediately started speculating what the sound could have been. One of them suggested it could have been the sound of high winds passing through a nearby cell tower, the metal on metal being what created the eerie tone. But the poster replied saying there was almost no wind that night, and even on days when it was windy, he never heard this sound. Another said the sound was extremely consistent with what it sounds like to drill into a strut or support that's made of high carbon steel, but said that it would be weird to be doing this that late into the night. To this day, it's still unknown what the sound in the video actually is. If another site suggests googled around but couldn't find anything. But can those towers make noises like this? I googled around but couldn't find anything similar. This is the video. Commenters immediately started speculating what the sound could have been. One of them suggested it could have been the sound of high winds passing through a nearby cell tower, the metal on metal being what created the eerie tone. But the poster replied saying there was almost no wind that night, and even on days when it was windy, he never heard this sound. Another said the sound was extremely consistent with what it sounds like to drill into a strut or support that's made of high carbon steel, but said that it would be weird to be doing this that late into the night. To this day, it's still unknown what the sound in the video actually is.
Most disturbing
In April
things caught on
2021,
doorbell
a woman
camera
named Shayla
footage.
Bryan and her husband were inside their home in North Carolina when their 13-year-old son went outside to walk their dog. As soon as he walked out the door, the Ring camera footage captured a suspicious silver BMW stop in front of the family's front lawn, after which a strange man got out of the vehicle and approached the teenager.
What the fuck?
Without even introducing himself, the man asked the boy if he lives in the neighborhood. According to the teenager's mother, she and her husband had taught their son about stranger danger multiple times in the past, but on this particular occasion, the boy appeared to freeze up out of fear. What's most disturbing about the recording is that the man didn't waste a split second to get out of the car and talk to the boy, which suggests he was either prowling around the neighborhood waiting for someone to step out of their house, or he was very familiar with the Bryant family's routine and was specifically targeting the boy. Fortunately, the teenager's father was able to intervene before anything could happen.
What you got to ask my son?
Oh, I was wondering about the airplane noise.
Airplane noise.
Talking to my son and he ain't got no adult out here. Now, that's kind of creepy.
When the boy's father confronts him, the stranger is forced to think quickly on his feet and blurts out that he was wondering about the airplane noise in the area. Obviously, it doesn't make a lot of sense to be driving around a random neighborhood waiting for a 13-year-old kid to walk out of his house just to ask him a question like that, and the father doesn't appear to buy the story for a second. Shayla Bryant, the boy's mother, mentioned she remained apprehensive after the incident, especially since it was never confirmed what exactly the man was planning to do. The suspect drove off soon after and was never seen again.
Good.
On July 15th, 2022, a TikToker uploaded this chilling footage of an unexpected visit to her home while she was gone. In it, a disturbing voice can be heard asking to be let in at her house's back door.
What the fuck? See the
person
shadow
repeats the words, "Let me in," as they scratch and
See the
knock on
shadow
the back door.
over here.
The eerie quality of the voice, coupled with the fact that nobody can be seen on screen, led a lot of viewers to come up with different theories as to who may have been at the door.
Can't see the
During the
person, you
entire
see the
video, a
shadow
human
right
shadow
over here.
can be easily made out in the bottom right-hand corner of the
Yeah.
screen, but the person themselves never walks in front of the camera. Some viewers suggested this alludes to the footage being staged. Others, however, think that someone with malicious intent could be targeting her house and
Could
urge
be.
the user to be careful. To this day, it hasn't been confirmed what exactly this footage shows, and no further updates have been made by the TikTok user. In August 2019, a security camera inside a home in Troy, Michigan captured a suspicious man walking up the stairs and
Inside a
looking around
home.
the house. Based on his body language, it doesn't look like he knows his way around the home, and that's because he broke in.
Yep.
Although the next part of the incident wasn't caught on camera, a few seconds after walking up the stairs, the man walked into the homeowner's bedroom, where he found her sleeping. Disturbingly, the woman reported that she woke up screaming to the man standing over her bed. The intruder immediately ran out of the house, but even with the footage, police were left with no leads on who this could have been or how he had gotten in. It wasn't until 2 months later in October of that year that the same man was once again captured on camera in another home in Rochester Hills, Michigan.
In another home. This guy just loves breaking into homes, huh?
In this incident, the man can be seen climbing onto the hot tub and peering through the window for a few seconds before walking away. Although the incident was also reported by this homeowner,
There's
the
two
man
dots
continued to
up
dodge
here.
the police for several months after that.
Oh, you can't see because my
Then,
camera.
in January 2020, the man made yet another appearance in the area. In this instance, he peered through the kitchen window of a house in Bloomfield Township and hid behind a tree, after which the homeowner received a notification from his home security camera alerting him to the stranger's presence. Even though the first part of the incident wasn't caught on camera, footage of the man walking along the side of the house was later released.
Ooh, over here.
Once again, the intruder evaded the authorities, and it wasn't until a few days later that the police finally made a break in the case. In February 2020, the same man was seen by a cop running from a residential yard in Bloomfield Township in the same neighborhood as the last time he was captured on video. This time he was arrested, issued a citation and a restraining order, and forced to wear a GPS tether until his court date. The man was identified as 27-year-old Donovan Johnson, and it was later revealed that he worked as a bankruptcy attorney. After he was put in jail and released on bond, there were no further updates on the case. But if he was convicted, it's likely he's still serving time to this day. In September 2018, a man named Jeff Knoll uploaded a disturbing video to his channel, which he titled, "Man Trying to Enter My Home in the Middle of the Night." In it, a creepy man can be seen approaching the front door of a home and seemingly attempting to find a way in. At first, the break-in seems pretty non-threatening, but a few seconds later, the man begins pulling on the doorknob and talking to himself.
What do I do? You fucking leave. What do I say? You don't say anything. You get out. What the fuck? Seems to be like sweating hella. See his glistening skin right here.
Some of what he says you can somewhat make out, but most of it is unclear. Before the man can go any further with his break-in attempt, the homeowner calls out from a window and threatens to call the police.
Okay, I was just looking for my dog, Fido.
Look for my dog Fido. He's like, what do I say? That was stupid.
You know, like that stuff, honey.
Honey, don't fucking... You know, we could be friends. Get the fuck off the property.
The man gives an almost laughable excuse, saying he was just looking for his dog Fido. He then tells the woman that they could be friends before walking off into the night. The man was never seen again by the uploader, and they still have no idea what his intentions were if he had gotten into the house.
He's probably on drugs.
This terrifying footage was captured in April 2023 in Connecticut. At 9:30 a.m., a man was recorded walking up the front door of a house wearing an orange vest and holding a package in his hand. As soon as the homeowner opens the door, things get disturbing pretty quickly. To make himself seem more genuine, the man pretends to read an address on the package as the homeowner makes his way to the door. But little did he know, the man wasn't there to deliver a package.
I don't know if this is for you.
Trying to enter his home, like, what the fuck?
In an attempt to confuse the homeowner, the man tries to give him the package, but when the owner hesitates, the suspect immediately pulls out a weapon and tries to back the owner into his house. However, the homeowner pushes the man away before retreating into his home. After the armed man ran away, he was identified by police as 37-year-old Xavier Otero and was arrested at a family member's house in nearby Hartford, Connecticut.
Looks like he was on drugs
Otero
right
was
there.
promptly charged with home invasion, threatening, criminal possession of a firearm, and criminal attempt to commit unlawful restraint. During the investigation, the cops learned about an alleged plot to take part in a home invasion, where the occupants of the home were going to be restrained with zip ties and robbed at gunpoint.
That's
The
crazy.
suspect also mentioned something about possibly invading a second home in Manchester, Connecticut. While executing a search and seizure warrant on the home where they found Otero, police said they found approximately 1.1 kilograms of drugs and other items commonly used in the operation of a drug factory. In the same room,
Damn.
the cops found a bag full of heavy-duty zip ties.
Heavy
Shortly
duty
after
zip
Otero's
ties.
arrest, police also took the driver of the truck into custody and charged him with conspiracy to commit home invasion and conspiracy to commit unlawful restraint. A month after these arrests, a third suspect was taken into custody, where he was identified as the mastermind behind the operation and promptly sentenced to prison.
Damn.
As of now, all 3 suspects are still in jail.
Good.
This
Fucking
eerie and confusing footage was captured by a homeowner's Ring camera one night in August 2023 in an otherwise peaceful neighborhood in Bowling Green, Ohio. In the footage, a masked man can be seen ringing the doorbell and immediately running away.
Doorbell ditching? Is he in the street?
Initially, the incident appears
Oh,
to be
he's
a
in the
pretty lame
street.
ding-dong ditch attempt, which almost every homeowner has been the victim of at some point or another. But looking closely at the footage, you'll notice the man never actually ran away.
He just stands in the street like a fucking weirdo.
While the man stood in the middle of the street staring eerily at the door, the homeowner made his way down the stairs after being woken up by the sound of the doorbell. As soon as he saw this figure just eyeing him down in the middle of the street, he called the cops. The next day, Bowling Green police posted the video on Facebook, asking the man's neighbors to help identify the masked intruder. And it didn't take long for other residents of the area to complain that they had been through similar incidents in the days leading up to the uploading of the video.
Wow.
Following the incident, the man was never identified by police. His intentions are still unknown. On a rainy morning in 2020, a Ring camera captured a woman walking up to the front door of a house and ringing the doorbell repeatedly.
With her mouth wide open. What the fuck? Is she yawning? Oh, she probably was just yawning. But her mouth is open. What the fuck? Why is her mouth open like that?
Strangely, the woman keeps her mouth wide open almost the entire time.
Yeah.
But it's unclear if this is due to the influence of drugs, or maybe if it's
Probably-
a symptom of potential illness.
It's probably drugs.
After a few seconds of waiting, the woman turns around and leaves. The fact that she can be seen apparently putting her fingers in her mouth as she turns to leave suggests that she might have been in pain, a theory that was echoed by several viewers in the Reddit thread where the clip was originally posted. Other viewers suggested the woman might have been sleepwalking as a result of some powerful sleep medication. But because the clip was captured at 6 a.m., it's also possible that she had been wandering around all night. However, it
6
remains
a.m..
unclear if the woman was genuinely asking for help or if she was possibly planning to do something else entirely.
That's insane.
This footage was captured at around 1:35 p.m. on October 16, 2018 in Alberta, Canada.
Midday.
According to the homeowner, he received a motion alert from his Ring camera while he was at work. Because it was unusual for him to have visitors in the middle of the day, he immediately activated the live view feature, and that's when he saw this.
Look in his window.
At first, he mentioned how he didn't think there was anything strange going on, seeing how the visitor was dressed similarly to most utility and telecom workers in the area. But after the man began banging insistently on the door and peering through the window into the house, he immediately became suspicious.
Trying to unlock the door with his glove on his hand. Motioning someone over.
After prying at the door with a glove to avoid leaving fingerprints, the man motions to his accomplice to come to the door, and that's when things get even more disturbing.
Get away from the door.
Fucking idiots.
While the man in the Yankees cap acts as a lookout, the man in the vest uses what appears to be a large screwdriver to violently pry the door open and break in. After managing to get the door partially open, the homeowner manages to activate the two-way talk function and makes his presence known. After the video was made public, the homeowner was interviewed by local police about the incident. The video was then posted to Facebook, where many neighbors and nearby residents claimed to know who the two men were. However, it was never confirmed if the two suspects were apprehended. Based on what was captured on video, the two men were most likely planning an armed robbery, but with no further context, it's impossible to know if that's really what they had in mind or if they planned to do something worse. As of this upload, there have been no further updates on the incident.
That was insane.
At around 1 p.m. on November 2nd, 2020, an 83-year-old mother of four named Paulette Landrieux mysteriously disappeared from her home in Anden, Belgium. At the time, her husband was hanging the laundry up to dry in the garden and didn't notice she was gone until later that afternoon. When Paulette's family realized she was missing, they reported the disappearance to the police, triggering a pretty big search for the missing woman. Though this wasn't the first time Paulette disappeared, as she reportedly suffered from Alzheimer's disease and would frequently leave the house at random times of the day and night without telling her husband where she was going. She was known to randomly knock on the neighbors' doors for no apparent reason, and in the years leading up to her disappearance, she no longer recognized her children or her husband. Every other time she had disappeared, her husband would find her a few feet away from the house and bring her back inside, but this time she was nowhere to be found. During the search, 50 police officers and several search and rescue dogs were deployed to the area, along with multiple thermal vision helicopters and an entire fleet of drones. But even with all these resources at their disposal, the local police department failed to find any relevant clues leading to Paulette. After several weeks, the search was called off, and the family assumed that she had fallen into the Meuse River, which ran near her home. In October of 2022, just as the police department was about to close the file, one investigator was searching for Paulette's house on Google Street View and found something shocking. There, as luck would have it, he found a Street View image of Paulette leaving her home and crossing the street to her neighbor's house. The case was immediately reopened, and police were once again deployed to the area, where they found the body of Paulette lying at the bottom of a hill directly below the neighbor's garden. After the autopsy was performed, it was determined that the woman had fallen from an unenclosed section of the garden and died shortly after. Her final moments eerily being caught by the passing Google Street View car as she walks to her death, likely in another wave of confused state caused by her Alzheimer's disease. One thing that's hard to understand is how the police failed to see her with their drones and helicopters the first time, but at least now the family can find closure knowing what happened to Paulette, even if it comes with this eerie last image of her ever being seen alive. If you visit the location on Google Maps today, you'll find the image has been overwritten by a more up-to-date view of the town. In July 2011, two armed individuals broke into an empty house in an otherwise peaceful suburb of Oklahoma City. With a house full of valuables for them to steal and nobody there to stop them, the two got to work. But unfortunately for them, the looting spree was much more short-lived than they had hoped. A few minutes later, the homeowner returned and walked in on the two of them looting her house. But instead of fleeing with the valuables they had already stolen, they held her at gunpoint as they continued to ransack her home. This went on for over an hour, and during the traumatizing incident, the woman recalled thinking they were going to shoot her before leaving. Fortunately, the robbers eventually left the house without physically harming the woman. After the armed robbery, she refused to reveal her identity to the press out of fear that the thieves would retaliate. The woman later reported the incident to the cops, but with no witnesses and an absence of solid leads, the case eventually went cold, and the woman lost hope that the two criminals would ever be found. However, 3 years later, the case took an unexpected turn. On a day in July 2014, the woman's neighbor was looking at her street using Google Maps Street View when she noticed an image of two men casually strolling down the street who perfectly matched the description the victim had given her of the criminals. Immediately, she texted the woman, who confirmed that the two men captured by the Street View van that happened to be mapping out the neighborhood on the day of the robbery were indeed the same two men who had robbed her. Based on the direction they were walking, it seems that the image was captured in the minutes leading up to the crime. Unfortunately, because the two men's faces are obscured by the grainy quality of the image and Google software that automatically blurs pedestrians, the cops haven't been able to track the men down. But with a string of clues and a picture to add to their search, police now have a much better chance of catching the two thanks to Google Maps. One night in October 2006, a 72-year-old man named David Lee Niles met up with a friend at Jake's Bar in Byrontown, Michigan. This was a place that David visited frequently and usually stayed there for at least a couple of hours, but on that particular evening, the story was very different. Earlier that year, David had been diagnosed with cancer, and after a brief conversation with his friend, he left abruptly, claiming that he was in a lot of physical pain due to the cancer. That was the last time anyone ever saw him. When his family failed to get in touch with him, they reported him missing to the police, leading to a statewide search that ultimately led nowhere, as the cops couldn't find any clues as to where David could have gone.
Wow.
In 2011, 5 years after his disappearance, his family lost hope and accepted the idea that David was gone. The obituary they published online read, "David Lee Niles, age 72 of Wyoming, passed away and only God knows the time and place." The case went completely cold until almost a decade later when a new twist shed light on David's disappearance. One morning in November 2015, Brian Hausman, an employee of the Cook Funeral Home in Byron County, was decorating the company Christmas tree outside. When he got to the top of the tree on his lift to put up the star, he noticed something in the adjacent pond that looked like a submerged car. Immediately, he called the police, and using Google Maps from a bird's eye view, they were able to see the same outline that was described. A dive team was deployed to the area, who confirmed that there was in fact a car at the bottom of the pond. Later that morning, a wrecking crew pulled out the vehicle for the police to inspect. Inside the vehicle, the cops found the skeletal remains of a man, along with a wallet belonging to David Lee Niles. After it was confirmed that the skeletal remains were his, David's family members finally found some closure. Still, the case remains a mystery, as it's unknown what exactly happened to him. Even before his cancer diagnosis, David was known to have severe depressive episodes, and things understandably got a lot worse for him after he found out about the illness. With all this in mind, it's possible that he took his own life, but we'll likely never know for sure.
I mean, the coroners can look at the bones and shit and see exactly when he died.
Gambino was one of Italy's most wanted gangsters. He operated within a Sicilian mafia clan in Agrigento that was embroiled in a feud with Cosa Nostra, Sicily's main mafia network. He was first arrested in 1984 for murder and various other mafia-related crimes, but was later released shortly after. In 1998, he was arrested again in Barcelona, only this time he was sentenced to life in prison. After serving 4 years of his prison sentence at a prison in Rome, he managed to escape in 2002 during a commotion at the prison. Following his escape, he immediately relocated to a town near Madrid, Spain, and changed his name to Manuel Mormino. Over the 20 years that he was on the run from the police, he got married, worked as a chef at a restaurant called Manu's Kitchen, and even opened up a fruit and vegetable shop called Manu's Garden. Sicilian police searched everywhere for him for years, and they eventually issued a European arrest warrant back in 2014. After carrying out several investigations, the police suspected that Gambino was hiding somewhere in Spain, but the way they pinpointed his exact location was pretty out of the ordinary. During the investigation, Sicilian police found that Google Maps had captured a street view image of two men talking outside of Manu's Garden. One of the men looked extremely similar to the man they were looking for, but the cops only confirmed his identity when they came across the listing for Manu's Kitchen, the restaurant where Gambino worked. While investigating online, the police found a photo of him dressed in chef's attire on the Facebook page for Manu's Kitchen. After confirming his location, the police arrested Gioacchino Gambino on December 17, 2022, and extradited him to Sicily, where he is currently serving life in prison. According to the police, when they arrested him, Gambino was extremely confused, and even had the nerve to ask how they found him when he hadn't even called his family in 10 years. In 2009, police
Google
from
Maps,
Zurich,
baby.
Switzerland were carrying out an investigation to shut down illegal marijuana growing operations all over the country. At some point in the investigation, they used Google Earth to locate the addresses of two farmers who they suspected of being part of an illegal marijuana operation, and that's when one of the detectives found something interesting. As he was scanning the area on Google Earth, he noticed an unusual change in the pattern of the fields around Rapperswil in the northeastern state of Thurgau.
How do you
Zooming in, he
how do
saw
you
what
know
appeared to
that
be a
it's a
cannabis
change?
plantation that measured more than 2 acres and was hidden inside a
Oh.
cornfield right next to one of the farmers' houses.
Oh
The
shit.
Google Earth discovery ultimately led to the arrest of 16 people and the seizure of 1.1 metric tons of marijuana, as well as 900,000 Swiss francs in cash, which is the equivalent of around $1.1 million.
Damn.
According to the police report, the drug ring allegedly sold up to 7 tons of marijuana between 2004 and 2008, bringing in from 3 to 10 million francs a year. When asked about the breakthrough, the head of Zurich Police's Special Narcotics Unit, Norbert Glossner, said it was an interesting chance discovery. Since then, the cannabis plantation has been plowed over as
That is
recreational
crazy.
marijuana continues to be illegal in Switzerland.
They hid it in the middle of a cornfield.
This incident happened at a home in Derbyshire, England, where David and Rebecca Soanes lived with their 2 children, Lauren and Ruben. In 2009, the family bought a caravan to travel across the country, but it was unfortunately destroyed shortly after when a joyrider crashed into it. A few months later, they bought a new $15,000 caravan to replace the old one, which they left in their driveway. In June of that year, Rebecca came home one day to find the caravan had disappeared, after which she immediately reported the incident to the police. However, with no solid leads, the cops couldn't really do anything about it, and the case went cold pretty quickly. It wasn't until 9 months later, in March of 2010, that 11-year-old Ruben Soanes found something revealing as he was looking at his house on Google Maps. Using the street view, he found an image of a male intruder on the family's driveway, standing suspiciously outside of his 4x4 vehicle.
Huh.
After a bit of investigating, the family found that the image had been captured by the Google Street View car just moments before the caravan was stolen. Around that time, a neighbor also came forward saying that he had seen the same man towing the caravan on the day of the robbery, but thought that it was a family friend and didn't think it was important to tell the family about it. With such a clear image of the suspect, the Soanes thought it would be easy for the cops to solve the crime, but it turned out to be much more difficult than expected to get an unblurred image of the 4x4's license plates from Google. Even though the police knew exactly what the thief looked like, it was never publicly confirmed if they managed to track him down or not.
Damn.
New Baltimore is a small town in New York with a population of just over 3,000 people. In 2007, the first images of the town were uploaded to Google Maps. But unlike most locations on the platform, for some reason the Street View images seem to be corrupted, making the entire town look warped and discolored, resembling something completely different from the actual town in real life. If you zoom out far enough, the glitch disappears, and the roads, people, and houses start to look normal again. The location had the same appearance on Google Maps for 8 years, until in 2015 Google finally managed to fix the issue by uploading new pictures of New Baltimore to the platform. To this day, it's unknown what caused the glitch, and Google never gave an explanation as to why it happened. Of course, small glitches and equipment errors happen all the time, but what's unusual is that this is the only location on the platform where the entire town looked like this. But what's most disturbing is that even after Google supposedly fixed the glitch around 2015, after 8 years of its existence, some people still reported that there were certain spots in New Baltimore where the Street View would temporarily glitch and show a distorted, creepy version of the people and houses. Because Google never disclosed any information about the glitch publicly, people have tried to come up with explanations for years. Many users
is
have claimed
crazy.
that it wasn't a glitch at all, and that New Baltimore is really some kind of portal, while others say the entire town is haunted.
Wow.
To this day, some people still claim that the glitch was never entirely fixed. In 2019, a man named Jerry Nyman was simulating a school bus route in Florida using Google Maps. At the time, Jerry worked for the transportation department of the Palm Beach County School District, and his job involved making sure the bus routes were safe enough so children could easily get on and off the bus without having to walk close to any busy highways. One day, Jerry got an email from a nearby middle school asking him to make sure the current bus routes were safe, and this is where things took a turn. After reading the email, Jerry realized that the school was close to his ex-girlfriend Erica's house. As he was checking the bus route on Google Maps, he noticed something that looked like a white car at the edge of a man-made lake next to Erica's house. He quickly texted her and asked her if she had ever seen the car. She said no, but offered to go over and take a look. Because the water was brown and murky, she had to ask a neighbor for help. After which, her neighbor confirmed that there was indeed a white car in the retention pond and called 911. Police showed up and interrogated Jerry, thinking that he might have had something to do with it. But he explained that he had just found the car on Google Maps. Shockingly, after pulling the car out of the pond and looking inside, the police found a man's skeleton still wearing a seatbelt in the driver's seat. As it was later revealed, the car belonged to a man named William Mould, a 40-year-old mortgage broker who had disappeared way back in 1997. The story goes that on November 7th, William was at a nightclub, and at about 9:30 p.m., he called his girlfriend to let her know that he would be heading home soon. According to witnesses, William hadn't really socialized with anyone, and although he'd had several drinks, he didn't appear to be intoxicated when he left.
Moult, a mortgage broker, was last seen in Lantana, Florida, of November 7, 1997. Moult had been gone to a nightclub on the evening of November 7th. Moult left the nightclub around 11 o'clock. He did not appear intoxicated and left alone in his vehicle. Moult was a quiet man and did not socialize much at the club. He also was not a frequent drinker, but did have several drinks at the bar. Moult had called his girlfriend from the bar around, 9:30 is what he said, saying he would be home soon and that was the last contact with him.
Left the club at around 11 p.m. in his white sedan. That night was the last night anyone would see him alive. After his girlfriend reported him missing, police began an
Endangered
investigation.
missing.
But with no new leads, the case quickly went cold. Considering how dark the water was in the retention pond, it's not surprising that nobody had noticed the car for 22 years until it was found on Google Maps. The circumstances around William Mould's disappearance and how his car ended up in the lake remain unknown. This disturbing scene was captured in a public park in a small city in Holland. In 2013, a Reddit user named NCAV posted this image with the caption, "A murder near my house" on Google Maps. The satellite image shows what appears to be a trail of blood on a dock. The quality isn't great, and it's hard to tell what exactly is happening, but many people have claimed that the image shows two men dragging a dead body into the water. After the post quickly went viral, police launched an investigation to find out whether a murder had actually taken place at the dock. Investigators and reporters thought they might get valuable information by interviewing nearby business owners, but nobody had seen anything suspicious. If it was a murder, getting rid of a dead body in the middle of a popular public park in broad daylight is questionable, but as you'll soon see, stranger and more disturbing things have been captured on Google's satellite images. A week after the image was posted, a 52-year-old woman named Jacqueline Kunen claimed that the image shows her and her friend playing with her brown golden retriever, and that the trail of liquid was actually water from the dripping dog, which looks dark red in the picture because of the lighting. While this is a possibility, crime scene investigators aren't fully convinced. Forensic analysts say that the stains look exactly like blood looks in the satellite image, and that the stain patterns on the dock show a clear dragging pattern, as if something heavy had been dragged on the dock, not a dripping pattern. Years after the original image was captured, a forensic team analyzed the scene with special equipment. They found no traces of blood on the dock, but they said it's possible the blood could have fully faded after so much time. Whether the satellite captured an innocent image of two women playing with a dog or something much more gruesome remains unconfirmed. Strangely, if you look at the dock on Google Maps today, there's a bright red circle with two lines in the center of the dock, but I couldn't find an explanation on what this means.
That's crazy.
In a random location in Sonora, Mexico, a Google Street View car photographed four masked men standing in the middle of the road. On one side of the road, a man wearing a scream mask can be seen next to another man wearing a Mexican wrestling mask over his face. A third person with a werewolf mask stands in the middle of the road alongside another man wearing a balaclava and a hat. After the discovery was posted on Reddit about a year ago, people
and a
started
random
coming up with
dude
theories
sitting
to
on the side
explain
of the
strange
road.
Scene. One possibility is that the people in the image were following the Mexican Day of the Dead tradition of dressing up in masks and costumes to dance and celebrate their ancestors. On this holiday, it's common in some communities for people to dress up and dance on the street for money, inviting passers-by to dance with them. The legend goes that if you join in and dance with them once, you have to do it for 7 years straight to avoid getting chased by ghosts. The Day of the Dead theory sounds possible, however, the picture was taken in April, and the Day of the Dead isn't until November, which means that the people in the image were covering their face for another reason. Many people have speculated online that since the photograph was taken in an area made famous by the Sonora cartel, the men could be cartel members. The reasons for standing on the road are unclear, but some people think that something sinister might have been taking place when the images were captured. The Sonora Cartel is one of the oldest and most notorious drug cartels in Mexico. They made their name as one of the first cartels to ship many different drugs into the US. But whether the people in the image are actually cartel members has not been confirmed. Interestingly, this isn't the first sighting of people wearing strange masks on Google Maps. In 2013, a group of people was photographed wearing pigeon masks near a railway station in western Tokyo. Although the image is a little creepy, it was later revealed that the whole thing was actually just a staged prank led by a group of art students from a nearby university. But it's unlikely that this is what was happening in the images that were taken in Mexico.
Weird.
In March of 2014, a Malaysia Airlines plane with 227 passengers and 12 crew members on board disappeared during a flight from Kuala Lumpur to Beijing. The mysterious disappearance of Flight 370 triggered a massive international search operation. But 3 years later, in January 2017, the governments of Malaysia, Australia, and China called off the search. To this day, the reasons for the plane's disappearance are unknown. But because it's known that a plane has to be under manual control to deviate as much from its course as Flight 370 did, most experts speculate that a sort of hijacking operation is the most likely explanation. 1 year after the search was called off, a man named Ian Wilson claimed that he had found the crash site on Google Maps in a random location in the middle of the Cambodian jungle. Determined to find the remains of Flight 370, Ian and his brother Jackie traveled to Cambodia to search for the plane. Unfortunately, because the terrain in the jungle was incredibly dangerous, they had to turn back before they could reach the crash site. But the brothers plan to return to the Cambodian jungle sometime in the future to find it. Although it's disturbing to see a plane stranded in the middle of the jungle, authorities have clarified that it's unlikely that this is the lost Malaysia Airlines plane. Random debris was found from Flight 370 on the shores of different countries on the African coast 2 years before the Google Maps sighting. And it would have been almost impossible for this debris to have made its way from the Cambodian jungle to the beach, across the Indian Ocean, and onto the shores of Madagascar and Tanzania. But there's also evidence that suggests this could be the crash site of Flight 370. For example, at the time the plane lost contact with the operations center, it was reportedly in Cambodian airspace. Also, the missing Malaysia Airlines plane was a Boeing 777, which measures about 242 feet, and using the measuring tool on Google Maps, the length of the plane in the satellite image is almost a perfect match. Some Cambodian residents also revealed during interviews that they had seen a plane with a kite-like emblem flying overhead in that same area around the date of the crash. The contradicting evidence triggered a conspiracy theory, with people claiming that the debris had been planted on the shores of African countries by the Malaysian government to close the case quickly and avoid having to admit that they completely botched the initial search for the plane. Because it's still unknown where Flight 370 crashed, this could be a possibility. But even if this isn't where Flight 370 went down, the fact that there's a random, undocumented plane stranded in the middle of the Cambodian jungle is pretty unsettling. The story behind this Google Maps image is particularly disturbing. On the night of August 14th, 2009, Kevin Barrera's life was tragically taken on a footpath crossing the railroad tracks that separate North Richmond from San Pablo, California. His remains were discovered the next morning by a passerby, and police soon showed up at the scene of the crime. Investigators never found a motive for the event, and the crime was sadly never solved. 4 years later, in 2013, the boy's father was using Google's satellite view when he noticed something pretty disturbing. For some unknown reason, the satellite image of the area just so happened to be captured on the exact day after the incident. The aerial view shows a police car and a group of 5 investigators standing next to the tracks. Disturbingly, also seen is Kevin Barrera. After Kevin Barrera's father reported the image, Google Maps took it down 8 days later, but the damage to the family had already been done. This area of Richmond, known as the Iron Triangle, is reportedly a big homicide hotspot. Between February and October of 2013, 6 people were killed near the railroad tracks. Although these kinds of events are still being reported in that area to this day, this is the only time one of them was captured by Google's satellite images and shown publicly on the platform.
Wow. Crazy. Crazy.
someone reach beyond the boundaries of human experience to face the unknown. As children, we question the world around us. We learn, we accept, and gradually we lose our capacity for wonder. But some do not. The explorers, the seekers of truth. It is these pioneers who define the future of mankind.
Ah.
The others, they're done. No amount of money's gonna get them through those mountains.
The lost city's up there, somewhere.
That's gonna be a hell of a climb.
I'm not telling you.
Scary two fighting cats away. Yeah, I was wondering what the hell was going on. Freaking.
Here with them.
I was like, what the fuck, bruh?
Not a chance.
Also, my stream I was doing this morning got DMCA'd, so it's all gone now. So I'm just playing a game. Something I know that's not gonna fuck me over. You know what I'm saying?
You're almost there.
I played Joe Rogan and I got DMCA'd.
Take my hand.
So, not gonna do that anymore.
Thanks.
Damn, it's a big mountain.
Look at that.
It's amazing. But the snow coming off those peaks is a bad sign.
The trail leads up the mountain. We'll have a good view of the valley beyond from the summit.
All right. Let's take it easy here. This wind is crazy.
We just need to keep moving.
Hey, even if we don't find anything up here, your dad would be proud.
I know, but I have a good feeling about this.
Ah!
Whoa! Shit!
You okay?
Lost my footing. I'm fine.
Oh shit! What the fuck?
That was close.
Lara! Are you alright?
Jonah! I'm here!
I'll climb down there and get you!
No! It's too dangerous! I can climb back up!
Are you sure?
Just stay put! I need to jump across!
Yeah, okay. Now grab my hand. Gotcha. Shit, Lara. You're gonna give me a heart attack. Are you okay?
Yeah. Come on.
Looks like you gotta go through. Not bad. If the weather turns, we can hole up in this cage. Do you really think we'll find this lost city?
I know this is a long shot, but that old tracker said he saw ruins up in these mountains.
Well, I guess if I was gonna hide a lost city, this might be the kind of godforsaken place I'd do it.
just hope Trinity hasn't beaten us to it.
Warning.
Storm's getting
I got a
closer.
warning strike.
We have a couple hours at most.
Should be enough time. We're almost to the top.
They're like, since this is your first time, it's just a warning.
What do you think?
So.
We're close to something, Jonah. I can feel it. Just this last stretch to the top.
All right. Let's see what's up there. Feels pretty solid here, but keep close to the wall.
Okay. Looks like we climb from here.
Keep your eyes open for falling ice.
Right. You ready?
Let's do it.
I mean, okay. Can I? He seems to be right under me, so let's just keep going.
There's lots of loose ice up here.
Let's take it slow and steady. Just stay with me.
Oh shit!
Oh shit!
That was close.
Oh no! No, no, no! Jonah! Hold on!
Shit! I'm going to dig in. Can you make it across?
I can make it! Ugh!
Holy shit! I don't think I can make that jump.
Stay there! I'll anchor a line for you at the top.
All right, I'll give you some slack. Almost there, Laura. You got it.
Jonah! We made it! I see the ruins! Oh god.
Laura!
Oh.
Oh, shit! I got you! Laura! Can you hear me?
Yeah.
I'm gonna pull you back up. Oh, fuck!
There! Over there! Quick! Swing me to the other side!
Okay, here goes. Come on, Laura!
Son of a bitch. Come on now.
Laura! I can't hold you! The rope is slipping! Climb! Climb! Oh, shit! Move, goddammit!
Go back, Jonah! Get to shelter!
Come on, bitch, run! Holy shit! What, a plane? Ow. Oh shit. Oh shit. That's the end of the game.
It is the greatest cruelty of life that we're all too swiftly taken from it. We age, we decay, we die. But what do we leave behind? Bones? Dust? What of the soul? Does it endure beyond our earthly existence? I believe it does. A truth lies at the heart of many myths and stories. A truth not of science, but something more profound. The key to unlocking everlasting life. I may have found the
The
next
key
piece
to
the puzzle,
unlocking everlasting
but
life.
I'm not alone in this search. They're following me, watching my every step. I know them by name now. Trinity.
Trinity.
An ancient, violent sect with designs on controlling the future of humanity. I must proceed carefully for the sake of my family. If anything were to ever happen to Lara or Anna, I could never forgive myself.
It's me. Hannah! Oh, God. I'm so sorry. What are you doing here?
I saw the gutter press was attacking you.
She almost
again.
took her head off,
I
bro.
thought you could use some company.
No lies. Were you followed?
Followed? Of course not. What's going on?
I think I found the tomb.
Oh, you can't be serious.
The myth of the prophet is real. Dad was right.
Lara, your father was unwell.
No, he was close to a great discovery, tangible evidence of the immortal soul.
I loved Richard. I would have married him if he'd asked. But he was a broken man. I don't want to see you end up like him.
But Anna, he was right. It was everyone else who was wrong. The tomb's in Syria.
Syria? Oh God, Laura, no. This is madness. Get your life sorted. Go home to the manor.
You know I can't go back there.
But this obsession ruined your father.
I saw something. Something I can't explain. Now I understand what Dad was going through.
It's all fairy tales. Nonsense. Don't go down this road. You know where it leads.
It's the only thing that makes sense to me now. I'm going to find the Prophet's tomb, Anna.
Hey, we're heading into a war zone now. We better be sure about this.
We're close. There should be an oasis in the canyon just ahead.
You're wasting your time. There's nothing out here.
Just keep driving, please.
It's your money.
Something isn't right.
Oh, that's just local militia.
You told someone, didn't you?
They paid better than you.
You both.
Damn, this road!
God damn.
They weren't supposed to shoot at us!
Get us out of here!
Shit! No, no, no!
Oh. Damn. Oh shit. Okay.
No turning back. It has to be here.
Come on.
There was something in Dad's research about this.
It was said the Prophet's tomb was hidden in the cliffs above one of the forgotten cities. Legend speaks of an oasis where the Prophet was laid to rest.
Climbing up here. Damn.
Something's here. Could this really be it? Incredible. Some kind of marker. I can't quite make out the translation, but this word. Prophet. This is it. Dad was right.
Lost Tomb. Explore the Chamber of Murals. Okay.
Okay, he's shown here performing healing miracles. Dad's notes mention this.
Read mural inscriptions to increase language skills. Excuse me.
These are the miracles of the Prophet of Constantinople, unjustly murdered by order of Trinity.
Huh.
It's the Prophet, speaking with a foreign army. He convinced them to lay down their weapons.
Convinced them to lay down the weapons. Monoliths. Translate the monolith. This thing?
My Greek is still a little rusty, but it's pointing to something hidden nearby.
Mark any map item with a player beacon. Player beacons appear in world as blue shaft of light when using survival instincts.
I'll mark down the locations.
Ooh, ancient coins can be traded for upgrades and equipment. Nice.
He led his followers through the desert to the oasis.
Let's see if there's anything else.
Still no sign of her. I don't think she survived the crash.
Ooh, what?
Alright, let's go. Constantine wants to breach the tomb before sundown.
They're after the tomb. I've got to find it before them. A secret entrance.
Damn.
It's amazing.
That'd be sweet just to
Only
find one of
Dad
those
could have seen
places.
this.
Just to see one, you know, right in the side of a mountain like that. That would be insane. Okay. Okay, a double jump feature.
Oh no. They're already here. Got to get inside.
Oh shit.
The Order of Trinity pursued the Prophet and his people relentlessly until finally confronting them in their hidden oasis.
Oh, scorpions.
A way through. Damn it. Come on.
Oh shit. Oh, bugs and scorpions. Oh my god. Shitload of scorpions. Hold up. Come on. Whoa, more dead bodies. Okay. Explore the tomb's passages.
There was a battle here. Armed soldiers against religious pilgrims. The Order of Trinity.
Gift of alms. Search inside small containers with orange color for rewards. Ooh, a big ass rat. Ew. Oh, another one. Fucking hell. Oh, shit.
My son, the Order of Trinity has received word that the Prophet's followers are building a great tomb at an oasis outside Berea. But more upsetting, While we thought they were building the tomb for their prophet, Trinity now believes he still lives. We have learned he is preaching his heresy among the local citizens, drawing more to him daily with his tales of how he conquered death. He is a liar and a heretic.
He is a liar.
Claiming miracles that come only from the divine. You swore he was dead. Have you failed us?
Ooh, another mural.
The prophet, slain by the order of Trinity.
These things are cool. Oh, there's the prophet at the bottom. I was like, where the hell is he at? But he's at the bottom. Whoa, shit.
Damn it. That was too close.
Yeah, it was. God damn. Okay.
They're blasting their way in.
Ugh.
Let's hope this works.
Looks like it worked.
Stunning. We made it, Dad.
My lord, what you say is impossible. I myself drove a spear into the Prophet's heart. I saw him die. Doubtless his people have propped another man up in the slain Prophet's robe to continue his lies. They are broken, discredited, and exiled. We will head south and put the rest of his people to the sword. But the Prophet is dead. This, I swear.
Just a stack of gold, huh? Mine now. Yoink! Dude, if I found all these ancient gold, I would melt it down, put it into bricks, and sell it. What is that? Ooh, a challenge? Hang high, shoot down the gold incense burners. Are there any more around here? Ooh, there's one up there. Reload. Oh, what the fuck is this? Archivist map. Archivist map relocation to documents, relics, and murals on the map. Oh, cool. I'm supposed to go over there. Damn!
They're almost inside.
There's a skeleton down there. Oh, what's this?
My lord, I ride at the head of a small army of the
Seems to be a
faithful,
lot of these around.
armed and ready. And I have good news. We have located the tomb of the Prophet. We were attacked by madmen upon the road wearing the Prophet's livery, but they were easily bested. We allowed one to flee and followed him back to the oasis. Whether the Prophet escaped death, or whether another now wears his mantle, it does not matter. All will perish inside, and it will become a tomb at last.
They found the Prophet's followers and planned to kill them all. What was so dangerous about the Prophet? I wanna see if I can get up there. Ooh. 3 out of 7. Okay. Can I get up there? Is that a thing? Can I get up there? No. Let's see if I can get over there from over here. Can I? No? Can't get up there? Fuck, man, come on. It's like it has those clear steps like it did over here, but apparently I can't. So, alright, let's go this way. What the fuck? Get up. Jesus. Oh shit! Oh fuck. Damn. Okay. Damn.
My lord, the last remnant of the Prophet...
They were confident that they could end the Prophet's influence, but clearly it didn't go as they had planned.
His followers have barricaded themselves inside his tomb. We have made camp at the entrance, and we are preparing to break through their barricades. I saw the man claiming to be the Prophet before they sealed the gates, and I admit, he bears a striking resemblance. But it could not be. No matter. They will all be dead before sunrise. The Order of Trinity will see that his heresy ends here.
Got to raise the water.
Raise the water. Okay, over there. Okay. Oh, what the fuck? Oh, over here? Oh, get up. Yes, sir.
If I could get out onto that bar.
Hang on! Oh, what the hell? Oh, hey, it's the top of that. Fuck yeah. Okay, so I knew eventually we had to get up there. Yeah, there's more coins right next to your feet.
Found you.
Hmm.
Empty. It's empty. No. No. What did I miss?
Hey, it's down here. Set the charges.
The commander.
And the artifact?
Inside. God willing.
Fuck happened to your hand, bro?
Open it. Carefully. It could be extremely dangerous.
Were you possibly, like, crucified in your early years?
Who the hell are you?
You're a smart woman. I suspect you already know.
Trinity.
Where is the artifact?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Don't play games with me. You led us to this place.
Look, it was empty when I got here. There was no body and definitely no artifact.
Get down!
Damn. Oh shit. Run. Go, 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 go. Oh shit. Shit.
What's this?
What does that mean? This kind of life would be crazy as shit. But you'd be in the best shape of your life because you'd always be running. Croft Manor. Heavy footsteps. Damn, is that a way to just say that he's fat?
Jonah!
Lara!
There's so much I need to tell you. I don't...
Look how he towers over
Find the
her.
Prophet's tomb.
Yes, but I was followed.
What? By who?
They call themselves Trinity. They tried to kill me.
What the hell is going on here? You're starting to scare me.
The tomb was empty, but I think they were looking for the divine source.
The artifact your father was after?
There's more. I found this symbol in the tomb. I knew I'd seen it before. It was driving me insane. That's when it hit me. I saw it here, in one of Dad's books. Listen to this. The lost city of Kitesh, said to have disappeared in Siberia sometime in the 12th century. Legend says that on the eve of the invasion by the Mongol horde, it sunk beneath a lake.
What does this have to do with the Prophet's artifact?
The same symbol.
Lara...
If the divine source is hidden in the ruins of Kitesh, waiting to be found, then I have to go.
To Siberia? Are you kidding me?
Just think. If this thing could really unlock the secret of immortality, it would change everything. Sickness, suffering, death, gone.
Are you listening to yourself?
Jonah, we've been through so much together. You know there's more out there. This could be real.
I don't care if it's real. I've lost too many friends. I don't want to lose you too.
Dad never made the connection to Kitesh. He gave up everything for this.
Including you. Stop blaming yourself for what happened. He made his own bed.
I can't give up on him. Not now. It's all I have.
No, it isn't! If you stayed still for 5 minutes, maybe you'd see that.
Damn it!
We just lost a friend.
Jonah?
Oh, what the fuck? Oh shit. Get it! Oh, of course not. Grab. Oh, what? Oh shit.
Lara!
Get him, Jonah! Get him, Jonah! Beat his ass! Oh shit. Shoot him! Shoot him! Why does that happen?
Drop the book.
People with actual, like, intellectual, you know, they wouldn't just say, I mean, they probably would.
You can't stop us.
But at the moment he looks at the window, if I was me, I'd be like, oh, you ain't going nowhere, bro. Pop, pop, pop. Like, I would drop him before he was able to get out.
What are we gonna do?
I led them to it, Jonah. If the divine source is real, we've got to find it first.
Siberia it is, then.
To Siberia. Oh, that was all like a prequel. What the fuck?
Lara, are you there? I made it to shelter.
Jonah? Jonah, if you can hear me, go back. Please don't try to find me.
Why would you say that?
I need to do this alone.
What the fuck? And you're freezing ass cold.
Got to find shelter.
Okay.
Keep moving.
Can't jump, can't run, nothing.
Come on. You can do this. Move. An old camp. Okay. Got to start a fire.
Gather resources to build a fire and shelter.
Okay, this might work. Not enough to last the night. Need to gather more. Dry enough to burn. I hope.
Crafting resources, harvest plants,
Fresh kill.
and skin animals to
No
craft
meat, but
objects.
maybe something else I can use. Back to camp. Damn it.
Build the fire. Come on. Move a little faster.
Men are scouring the ruins in the mountains. If the artifact is here, we'll find it.
And what of the remnant?
They continue to resist us, but we'll have the situation in hand soon enough.
Good. Trinity has faith in you.
Trinity.
On making a bow.
Going to need a stronger bow.
Base camp.
I wish
Alternate
this pain
outfits.
wasn't so familiar.
Changelord's attire
Like
to
looking
best
an
suit
old
her
enemy in the eye.
adventure.
It wants to take me down. It wants me to just lie down and die. But I won't. I can't. There's something here. There must be, or Trinity wouldn't be in this snowy hell. I just hope that Jonah is okay. That he found a way back. I just couldn't risk having him with me. Not again. The pain of losing him, that would be too much to bear. This is my path, and mine alone.
Changelord's attire to best suit her adventure. Multiple outfits are available and are unlocked by progressing through the game and completing certain missions. Some outfits give gameplay benefits when worn. Switch outfits at base camps by accessing the clothing category in the weapons menu. Okay. Reinforced limbs. Nice. Weapons switching. Switch between multiple weapons of the same type using the weapons menu. Each weapon has unique stats and upgrades that provide a distinct combat feel. Whiteout jacket. Blue Henley. Whiteout, maybe to blend with the snow. Craft ammo and new equipment using resources found in the environment. Skill points. Brawler, Hunter, Survivor. Which one of these should I choose? Let's see. Hand-to-hand combat with this one. Take less damage from enemy gunfire and melee attacks. Effect is cumulative with the Heart of Stone skill. Ironhide. Take significantly less damage from explosions and fire. Incapacitate unarmored enemies while dodging with a well-timed press of the Y button. Enemies killed while in stealth will be automatically looted for resources. Gain a chance at recovering arrows when looting enemies killed with a bow. Breath control. Increase steady aim time on bow charged shots. Scavenger. Increase the amount of ammunition looted from enemy corpses. Animal instincts. Animals glow when using survival instincts. Larger animals leave footprints and blood trails that are easy to follow. Rapid crafting. Faster crafting of throwable objects and ammo when on the run. Resourceful combatant. Enemies killed or knocked out from crafted handheld objects yield more XP. Incendiary bombs. soft explosive bombs from red gas cans and deadly proximity mines from enemy radios. Lightfoot. Land safely without damage from substantial heights. Press B to roll when landing. Avid learner. Earn bonus XP from survival caches, documents, relics, and challenges. I for detail. Find challenge objects from easily using survival instincts. Think. Where's that one where I could gain the arrows? Arrow retrieval. I'll do this one. Fast travel between base camps to explore previously visited areas and collect unfound rewards. Oh, nice. Okay, what's back here? Is there anything back here? Anything at all? Ooh, a tree. Use hardwood to upgrade weapons at camps and craft arrows. Okay, can't go that way. Oh, sick. Is that a zipper? What was that? Or is that a bird? Just a random branch back there? Okay. Okay. Spare survival caches contain an assortment of resources.
For a year I have ridden with an army of Mongols, as envoy from the Order of Trinity. Their Khan is a great warlord, despite his heathen ways. Under my influence, I have helped them topple nations, burn cities and kill princes, all in search of the Prophet. Our slaughter of the Rus was not in vain, for among the spoils we at last found the map. And now, this very morning, after a season in the mountains, we saw buildings rising from a green valley surrounded by ice. We have found Kitezh. I tell the Khan of the riches that will be his, and that alone drives him on. But the real victory will be for God, when we purge the Prophet's lies from the earth, and at last, the divine source will be ours.
Trinity had an envoy to the Mongol horde, and he led them in search of the lost city. Crazy. Okay.
A crown from one of the princes of Kiev. How did it come to be all the way out here?
How does she know it's from Kiev? A little fleur-de-lis on there.
These ruins here, Mongolian. Trinity, they're here.
Command, do you copy?
Oh shit. What the hell was that?
New document and mural locations revealed. Okay, that's where we're supposed to go. Snow slows down movement and inhibits some actions.
had some interference on that last transmission. We lost contact with a survey team on the southern ridge. Last known point of contact was the...
Oh, fuck. Ow. Another flashback?
Lara, refusing to use the door again, I see?
But it's faster this way, Dad.
Come here, monkey.
Are you going on another adventure?
Yes. My greatest one yet.
Well, I've decided that I should be your assistant.
Oh, have you? Well, there's no one I'd rather have by my side. But this business, it's too dangerous. Laura, listen. Someday, you're going to make such a mark on this world. You're going to make me so proud. Give me a moment, darling. I need to take this.
Got to bind this wound.
Healing resource. Collect herbs and cloth to create a healing salve.
Those leaves should stem the bleeding. Need some kind of bandage. An abandoned Cold War installation. What the hell is Trinity doing down there? Good enough. More Mongol ruins. It looks like the path goes all the way through. Got to get past that bear. Those mushrooms, they're death caps. I should be able to make a poison. No way to pull that down yet. Not ready to face that bear again. Need something stronger than these arrows.
Magnesite ore. Use magnesite or the craft special something.
I have learned all I can from the carnage inside.
The Order of Trinity sent a tracker to follow the Prophet.
The Prophet's tomb. My brothers were slain, to the last man, sometime within the last few days. The false prophet's followers died here by the hundreds, but in the end, they were victorious. I have sealed the tomb as best I can, and told the men of the nearby village that the Prophet is at last dead. I left them with the subtle threat that this place should remain hidden. I do not know if the Prophet survived, but I will follow their trail. No one escapes the Order of Trinity.
make something with all this. Should head back to camp and try. These characters look Mongolian, but I can't read what it says. Need to rest. So cold, so tired.
No, you listen to me. This discovery is too important. I don't give a damn about my reputation. Don't you dare threaten me. After everything I've done. Hello? Hello?
Dad, what's happening?
They're fools!
You're scaring me.
I'm close now. Close to something important. Someday, you'll understand.
I don't want to understand. I just want you to stop. Be my dad again.
Sophia, keep moving. Come on, we got him. Keep running! Go!
Ah, damn.
Run her down!
We found another camp up here. Fire was still warm. They can't be far. Over.
Comms are still spotty, so stay in close. We need to find them before they can organize another raid.
Command, we're fanning out to pick up the trail.
Roger that, but it looks like they've retreated. Primary objective is to find the missing...
I didn't even read the top. Damn it.
Shit. Spread the word. The natives set snares in the clearing. They must have planned for us to pursue. God damn it.
All teams, keep your eyes open. The natives booby-trapped the woods. Heads up, we haven't restored the uplink. Expect interference on all transmissions.
Get on the radio, see if you can raise the facility. Last signal we got said they were under attack, then nothing. It was just a few minutes after the natives hit us outside the ruins.
Then they retreated away from the facility. This was a coordinated feint. They're trying to spread us out. Intel crew fuck this up. These aren't peasants.
These are guerrilla tactics. They knew to get straight for the comms array as soon as we showed up.
Shit. We're gonna need counterinsurgency protocols. We'll blow the timetable. Constantine's not. Better than getting picked off in the dark.
Heads up! Incoming!
We still haven't located the missing survey team. That's still our primary objective. Eyes open.
Gearing up. I was on the first flight to Siberia to secure the old Soviet installation now. More arriving every minute. Konstantin gave a speech to the new boots, and I stayed in the back to watch. Love hearing him speak. Never gets old. I was never much for believing, but it was just words before. This is something more. It's truth. I was broken once. But Trinity is making us whole again. Giving us a purpose. A new world awaits. Even those who don't believe will have a part to play.
characters look Mongolian, but I can't read what it says. Damn, it's still there. Too cramped to fight. Better to draw it out. Bought some time.
Jesus, come on. Go, go, get up, get up. Come on, get up, get up, get up. Damn. The tracker pursued the Prophet to the edge of the Empire.
Prophet and his followers have been traveling under cover of night, a crooked trail around the border of the Eastern Empire. I do not know where they are headed, and I suspect they do not either. But they know we will not let them rest until this heresy is purged. The common folk of the borderlands give him shelter, and I find it curious that none who have aided him will tell me anything of use. Even when I threaten them with the wrath of Trinity or touch the edge of a knife to their throats, they stay silent. They die, never betraying what they know. Prophet has a curious sway over people. All the more reason he must be silenced.
There's Cadabra Alakazam. There's Arcanine.
Power open strong boxes to reveal weapon parts and upgrade tools. Collect all parts of a weapon to unlock it at base camps. Ow.
Damn it.
The fugitive prophet has crossed out of the Empire and now turns north. I'm now in unfamiliar territory. The Order of Trinity was clear. I am to pursue the false prophet and his adherents to the ends of the earth and wash away his heresy. But I believed I could overtake him months ago. Still, he eludes me. He crosses Khazar land and across the Caucasus Mountains. Here, I'm at a disadvantage. I speak a dozen tongues of the Empire, but in the hinterlands, I'm often left to communicate with little more than a sword. The prophet, it seems, speaks every language, as if he were born to them.
Well, Prophet is awesome, so... Okay. Hold on. Let me see if I can. Wonder if I just die down here. Oh, yep. Okay. Death. Alright.
Shit. That's gonna be cold.
That looks freaking awesome, though. Like all the glowing ice. That's freaking sweet.
An arrowhead carved from bone. This looks like Mongol craftsmanship.
Crafted from bone, huh? Warm up! Ooh, okay. I got skill points. Let's see here. Pistol ammo pouch. Rifle ammo pouch. Am I gonna have a rifle though?
A Byzantine war galley. How the hell did it get down here?
How the hell did it get frozen like that?
It's Mongolian. They passed through here. I must be close to the lost city. Must be something up there.
the Maria Adula is trapped. The ice gave way. Her spine snapped in two. No matter. While I hope to wield her cannons against the false prophet, we will continue on foot. I have 6 of the Order of Trinity's best, and we have been stockpiling food and supplies while the sailors starved. They do not know it yet, but they will give their life for the cause. My men and I will find our way out of these icy caves and continue on foot. Before the ship was swallowed by the ice to the south, we heard music. That will be our first stop. But first I must rest. The cold has sunk into my bones, and I am drowsy. Just a little sleep.
Got to crack the ice somehow. Yes, that did it.
Why did I lower it?
Now to find out what's up there.
What was the point of lowering it? Ooh, gold. Squack.
Look at all this. Why were they carrying so much wealth with them?
Because they're Mongolians. You know Mongolian history? Kind of ruled half the world.
This codex details the archery techniques of the foes of the Byzantine Empire.
Ancient abilities. Quickly shoot up to 2 successive arrows without the delay of redrawing from a quiver. Rapid fire arrows by quickly pressing and releasing RT after an arrow is first shot. Ooh. Sweet. Anything else up here? Ooh, arrows right here. Saw this. Ooh, and a map right there.
It's done. We'll die here, thanks to Coraldus and the madness of the Order of Trinity. My ship will never see water again. We entered the glacial sea too far into the winter. Would have been turned back, but Coraldus would not abandon this lost prophet. He and his dead-eyed warriors seized control. He forced the ship through shallow tributaries until we could go no further. Then he made my crew construct sled runners, and the bastard forced us to tow the ship over land. It was death and excommunication to deny him. But it was death either way. I will make sure he dies here with us. I've always kept a little poison at the ready in case the ship was taken. Now, it has another use.
Got this map here. Okay, so this is what happened. The boat broke in half, but it still hangs on right here with all of its stuff. Okay, crazy. Anything else here? Ooh, this. Anything else? No?
A Byzantine brooch. The enamel work is beautiful.
Ooh, double-sided. That's cool. Awesome, back into freezing ass water. You always gotta look around. You gotta make sure.
Passed through the lands of the Rus. I cannot shake the feeling that he's taunting me, waiting until I'm a day's ride away before moving on. I will not be home before the winter, as I hoped. I've stopped at a small village by a glassy lake they called Svetloyar. The prophet spoke here, and now the villagers refuse me lodging. I slept on the banks of the lake, where a young man bearing a crude version prophet's icon tried to kill me as I dozed. I made an example of him, and now the people fix me with the evil eye, spit at me as I pass. I must move on soon. His sickness spreads.
Soviet installation. Oh.
I'm not your enemy.
Who this bitch?
That remains to be seen.
Sophia.
You killed those men back there. I killed them to survive. I suspect you did too. How long have they been here?
Days, at most. The invaders took many of my people prisoner. You should leave this place before it's too late.
I can't do that. I came here for something important.
So did they. If I see you again, I'll put an arrow in your throat.
You and I are on the same side. I hope I can prove that to you. What's going on down there? Who?
Ooh. She gone? New base camp discovered.
There are people who live out here, and they
appeared to have been here for a very long time, living in isolation for decades, maybe even centuries. I noticed elements of her dress, small adornments that would not have been out of place in the Byzantine Empire. Could they possibly be descendants of the Prophet's people? How much do they know about the Lost City or the Divine Source? It's clear Trinity will do anything to find out. I'm afraid that whoever they are, they're in grave danger. Let's hope the old proverb about the enemy of my enemy remains true.
Region. So I think this is a new region. Let's feel the heat of this fire. Yeah. Oh, let's warm up. Huh. Oh, that's to get back up. Okay. Doesn't make any sense. Why would this be? Oh. Duh. Back up to the base camp. Yep, that's what I thought. Okay.
Nothing I can do for him now.
All units. First day in Siberia, and it happens. 2 years in Afghanistan and another in Indonesia, nothing. But one day out here on the ice and pop, I get a kill. Watch the man's eyes go glassy as he begged me for something. Not Russian, no clue. I waited with him and watched. One minute he was there and next, nothing. Just meat.
This guy's insane.
I got sick on the snow.
Yeah, he's a psychopath. That's what it says at the top.
He's just meat now and I'm alive. Constantine keeps telling us we're out here for a special reason, tells us we're doing God's work. I'm starting to see that now.
He's a psychopath. If these are the kind of people Trinity hires, ...
Just got word. Constantine is on his way down from the prison. We need to get this mess in order before he arrives. Hey, can anyone...
Never seen anything like that. Crazy son of a bitch. Rushing 3 armed men with an axe?
I don't know how they managed to take one of them alive.
Who the hell are these people?
Initial recon said there was an old village up in these mountains, but they expected farmers. Thought they'd surrender without firing a shot.
Farmers? Shit. These are trained guerrilla fighters. It looks like they drove the Soviets out of here.
Might be a good sign. If they're protecting something hidden in the mountain, then we're in the right place.
So, do you know... I'll check it out. happening?
Sure about that? Can I grab this axe? No, of course not. And it's alcohol. Pop it up and take a drink. Warm me up.
There's more of them arriving.
Until we get someone out here to shut that pump off, I want those crates as far away from the fire as possible. Double time. There's ammo in there, and we can't afford to lose it.
Haven't heard any shots for a few minutes now. I think we're in the clear.
Don't count on it. Stay alert until we get the comms reestablished with the prison. We're on our own out here.
That was Constantine's chopper. What the hell is he doing down here?
Not for me to say. We took one of the natives alive to question him, but it cost us 3 men. I'm guessing Command wants to know what they find out.
Incoming! We're under attack! Checking the bushes. Got incoming!
Target reacquired!
Perimeter breach! We've got an intruder!
Headshot, baby. Yeah, pick it up.
They have him in prison. Got to.
Oh no. No.
Damn. Locked. Missing gear. Open this object requires the lockpick. Can I require that around here somewhere?
The Red Army is coming. I've been tracking them for weeks, watching as hundreds of men build the iron monstrosity across the ice. Men have died, their frozen bodies left scattered in the tundra. No rites of passing, no burial or burnings. These new invaders are cruel, godless men. Do they come seeking the precious metals of the mountain? Or like so many before them, are they drawn here by the divine source? My people must again prepare for war.
The fuck is this used for? Just to get over there, but in real life you could honestly climb that, so. Right. Switch weapons. Nice.
How's it looking? I'm not sure I can stop the leak. This doesn't work. We'll have to crimp the pipe until we get a new valve. Not sure we'll be able to find spare parts out here.
I left you in charge here.
Yes, sir. But we didn't expect such heavy resistance.
You were to be my eyes. I expected you to see. You must know what is at stake with this operation.
Yes, but no. No.
You don't?
No.
How could someone like you?
Ah!
Go easy. Go easy. Don't fear the suffering. Our goal is within reach, but we must be vigilant. If we succeed here, a new world awaits. One of our own making.
Constantine, you're needed back at the prison right away. We've got a captive who might know something about the artifact.
Remain faithful, and you will share in the glory of the divine source.
Oh God, please. What do we do with him?
Nobody touch him.
Looks like we got another fuel leak.
What the hell happened? This thing is 50 years old. Yeah, looks like the valve failed.
All right, let's get it shut. We can't afford to lose any more after that attack.
Okay, I got this.
Still having trouble with the old fuel system. Don't raise any red flags yet. We're working on it.
Damn it. Cover me.
produce all this goddamn fuel? How's it look? Damn it. Come on.
Hold on, that's too much force. Take it easy.
God. Gunshot! Damn it, take her out! Keep her down! I'm under fire!
Just you and me!
Let's finish!
Damn.
Flush her out! Throwing a grenade! You're dead!
Grenade out!
More Soviet propaganda. Night won't prevent us from working.
Oh shit.
Constantine is here. The man who tried to kill me in Syria. He's violent, dangerous, but worse, he appears entirely devoted to his misguided beliefs. I seem to have a habit of running afoul of religious zealots, but I suppose it all goes with the territory. His men on the radio mention a prisoner with information. Could it be one of the natives I've encountered? And if so, what does he know? Trinity will not be kind in their methods. Perhaps I can find him, find out what he knows. Earning the trust of the locals might prove useful.
Now, where did that come from? Where did these random ass outfits come from? I like this one, honestly. What? I can't wear that one? Oh, I can't have it. Damn.
Getting in that way without being seen. Must be another way.
New document and mural locations revealed. Okay, so I drop down in here. Can I hop back over the wall this way? Okay, so
Man down! Don't shoot. I'm not your enemy.
Roth is determined that I should learn how to shoot. However, he tried to teach me today. I was utterly hopeless. I've always said in the field you can't go wrong with a stout stick and good boots. I told him I was a man of words, not of weapons. He laughed and said that he hoped I could find the right words to slow down a charging bison. I told him that's what he was for. Bless him for trying, though. I don't think there'll be any more lessons, Summer.
Roth always said I must have gotten my sharp eyes and steady hands from Mum. That summer, he taught me to shoot instead. I took to it. Maybe too well.
The loss of the fuel tanks will slow them down, but it won't stop them.
Who are you people?
All that can come later. If you want answers, then listen close. We've managed to destroy the old radio tower, but there are repeaters that keep them connected. We need to shut them down. Help me, and I'll let the others know they can trust you. We need all the allies we can get.
I'll keep an eye out for them.
Good. We don't have much time.
Nice. Now, why can't I open this? I don't understand. Okay. Ammo. Something over here? No. This? Oh shit, what's this?
I've infiltrated the ranks of the enemy and learned that they come seeking the rich resources of the mountain. They appear to know nothing of the secret we protect. Those who build the Iron Road are themselves prisoners, slaves of the Red Army. Massive machines now use the Iron Road, bringing more slaves, food, and raw materials for construction of a small city. It is time for me to return to my people so we might plan our attack.
Return to my
If
people.
we can inflict heavy losses upon them before they reach the mountain, they may give up and turn back.
Wolves? Okay.
We were fools. Careless, arrogant fools. We thought we could stop them, but the Red Army outnumbers us. Their weapons are superior, and they just keep coming. Many of my people, including myself, have been captured, forced to work the mines of our own mountain. It's only a matter of time before they discover our secret. When this happens, we must be ready.
location repeaters. Trinity must have installed these.
Alrighty. I am going to call it here. Save the game real quick. Thanks for watching, guys. It was fun playing this. Maybe I'll do it another day. Maybe I'll play a different game. But it was a fun game. Fun time watching videos and stuff. So I will see you.